Let's get one with all three though.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get the triple threat selfie here.
Got it.
Right on,
Sweet.
right on.
He's been rocking for 30 years with American thrash legends Exodus, and he's now also in Slayer. Please welcome Gary Holt.
I'm just a hard rock guitar player, like on methamphetamines and steroids, you know? Probably the same thing most people do. You're a kid, you watch your heroes, and you go to concerts and you see them doing that, and they're larger than life, and that's what you want to do. And for me, it was Ted Nugent. It's life. It's everything. It's the air you breathe. It's the food you eat. There is no life without it. For me, is warm up, Coors Light or two, and stretch a little bit, and go out and try to get it over with. Oh God, that's easy. My desert island disc is Rainbow Rising. I could listen. I could actually eliminate it down to Desert Island Song, and that's Stargazer. AC/DC, Black Sabbath, you know, Blackfoot, another one of my all-time favorite bands. You know, and then it's down to like guys like Robin Trower and Frank Marino and Gary Moore and UFO.
Great.
And Rainbow. That album was recorded in a haze of alcohol and fist fights with our friends who showed up to the studio and getting drunken brawls. It was exactly the way it should have been recorded. And we were just kids making the kind of music we wanted to hear that no one else was doing. And 30 years later, it's heralded as this like landmark thrash album. I never thought it would be that. You know, we're just having fun, you know, doing what we wanted to do. It was like at that time, you know, it was almost as much a hobby as anything. When Kirk left, it was kind of like he had handed the keys of the car to me. Because, you know, I was starting to write a lot more stuff, but when I joined, you know, Kirk taught me how to play guitar. You know, I was a roadie. You can't call it a guitar technician, you know, because all I did was carry an amp and get drunk. And so it kind of made it my baby, you know, and I was able to, like, take the band in that more violent direction and stuff. And we were happy for him. At the same time, I was happy to be behind the wheel, you know, like 100% full time. Am I a fan of George Lynch's guitar playing? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely true. He's a god, you know, him and Warren DeMartini. The thing is back in the 80s, the hair band versus thrash thing was so big, we kind of had to like pretend we hated him. Yet at home, we were still sitting there listening to like Round and Round and trying to learn those licks, you know, we were such hypocrites. When I look back at all the different Exodus eras, you know, obviously the Bailoff era, that's the one that is most near and dear to my heart. You know, it's, you know, my brother, you know, we created this thing, thrash metal, along with some other bands, you know, and together, and, you know, and I miss him every day. You know, then we achieved, you know, a good deal of success with Zetro, you know, did quite well, and then things fell apart, and, you know, one of the things I'm most happy that I ever did was reunite with Bailoff in '97, because, you know, it gave me a chance to revisit that with him. And the era with Rob is some of the most brutal, over-the-top stuff we've ever done. I mean, I'm really proud of it, because, you know, I think we had achieved that status as heaviest band in the world during that era, and the shows reflected it. And now Steve's back, and I think we've got a good blend of everything, you know, the old, the modern / old, whatever you want to call it, you know, and I'm super happy. But, you know, it's all Exodus, you know, front to back, you know. Coors Light or two, and go out and try to get it over with.